Hey YouTube, if you are a fellow viewer that watches, all my videos, then you know that sometimes 6 months go by, I have high top, then 6 months go by, low top fade. Right now I'm at the point where I just picked it out, came out of the shower, got back from the gym. And if you are someone that has ethnic hair, then you know that if you're twisting your hair, you never really want to do that at the moment you get out the shower, because your hair is just too damp and it doesn't turn out right. Obviously, but that's not the point of the video here is starting over, and this can go for anything. This can go for various things. It can be your finances, it can be working out, it can be going your diet. Like, there's so many things that you at some point have to start over with, unless you're just a unicorn and just everything is smooth sailing. But a lot of us, we have to start over at some point. In my case, this is YouTube, but to make it more relatable, I'm pretty sure more people a lot of people actually that watch my videos have at some point done something that they have done for an extensive period of time that improves their health and their body. I'm pretty sure. And we all know that if you are going strong and then you just step away, it could be an injury, it could just, you lose the motivation, you reach a plateau, list can go on. You know that automatically and substantially you are going to lose your gains, your strength, your endurance, your stamina. All of it goes. All of it. And the worst part is when you go back. You're excited, but then once you go back, everything's not the same, and then you're probably going to be sore, especially if you're one of those that just goes all out when you take these breaks. You're going to be sore for about probably 6 days. And that's just how it is. There's always the growing pains, especially when you are coming back into something that you let go to the wayside for a bit. And as for YouTube, it's honestly a good feeling. It's honestly a good feeling. I love it when I see the subscriber. I love it when I see the subscriber count drop. Let me explain. When you see that subscriber count drop, that means, okay, one, this new path that I'm taking, because it all comes down to recreating yourself, and this could be with your finances, for example. Okay, whatever I did, my account ended up going into the negative or something. This is just an example. It went into the negative. Okay, probably going to make some different decisions. Probably going to pay off my debts faster. Maybe I'm going to, instead of invest in stocks, I'm going to invest in crypto. Like, you have a new pattern that you're trying to build for yourself, because the best thing about starting over is that if you did receive any type of success with what you previously done, then you already know for a bit what works and what doesn't work. But at the same time, when you're starting over, that doesn't necessarily mean what worked last time is going to work this time. Same for working out. Maybe you did get some gains, maybe you were seeing progress, but maybe how you got there, you probably could have gotten to a higher point. Maybe your form was off. Maybe you weren't doing enough reps. Maybe you weren't eating enough. Maybe you were eating too little. The list goes on with these things. And as far as YouTube, it's good because when you're starting over, one, and creating that new path, you see that, okay, this is somebody that's not rocking with the way that things are turning out for now. And that's perfect. If you don't rock with me, then that's perfectly fine. I don't want to waste your time. But for those who do stick around for the journey, that's the best part, because not only that, you get to see those that actually care about your message, and it actually motivates you. Like literally 70 or 50 or 60 views, that's motivating, because that means that those are the people that actually want to watch, and then you have to build off that, and that's perfect. I would hate to go away for a bit and then come back getting thousands of views. I don't know, it feels unearned. Like, it's like going back to the gym. You work out one day, then boom, you're just ripped and you have a six-pack. Yeah, it looks nice, but you're like, you don't get that same satisfaction, and that's where the grind comes. Like right now, I'm in the gym right now, so my bench, I don't know, I always had trouble with my chest and my upper body, and I'm reaching kind of a plateau a little bit. So I'm just constantly doing more, chest workouts. And I did like chest, arms, I don't know, squats. I did a lot today. I was at the gym for like probably 3 hours, but it felt amazing in that grind. And that's the same thing with YouTube. This is the part I like, because it makes you feel like you're starting off with 0 subscribers again. Honestly, that's how it feels. But it's a good feeling, because this is what's motivating me to, like, because I don't have like a niche that I'm trying to, like, oh, I get views when I do this, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. Like, I'm in my own head, and I'm able to recreate myself and not only that, but the brand that I guess I have going on here, and that's a great feeling. And if you're starting over, let me know what you're doing. I started over with how I work out, my diet. And honestly, it's been great. You know, especially with me being young, obviously when you start doing these things, you don't necessarily know everything that you're doing. And I think that's the best part about getting older, and actually getting that experience, because you kind of get more of a sense for what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and then you can not only capitalize on your strengths, but you can actually fine tune your weaknesses. Same with YouTube. I know what works for me, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm being true to myself, and that's the best part. And obviously, those who are sticking around, you are the truth. You are. Anyways, though, podcast still in the works. Yeah, I'm still working on it. Trust me, it's coming. I'm noticing that, like, when I speak to certain people about bringing them on for like a session or something, it's a little difficult. You know, it's kind of a little difficult bringing people together. That's new, but I've never had a podcast before. But obviously, we're gonna go all in on it. But I'm not gonna take up much more of your time. The key point of this video is starting over. I'm gonna link my old video, you know, what are you waiting for? And let's be honest, moving into 2021, everything we learned from 2020, like it exposed everything. So we need to get on our path and actually put the work in to see the results that we want, not only in our life, but in our mental space. If you're not fulfilled, then, you know, okay, what are you doing? Let's fix that. Like always, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. So, hey, if you're starting over, let me know in the comments. I want to hear. Obviously, I'm going to respond. All right, see you on the next one.
Points, I got aching joints. Ever since I was a kid, I had to make a point. I had to rip a crowd, I had to make my vows to this thing that made me who I am and held me down. Shout out Kyler Holmes, you made this house a home. Remember wishing there was way more to us than poems, but that was back then. I'm 22 now, I got other avenues to get me through now.